Do I need to go this way? Let's see. I don't know. What's up, soil brothers and soil sisters? I don't know which way look better now. This way or this way? This way is giving me half screen. So let's go this way. What's up, soil brothers and soil sisters? I can see the chat, y'all. I see you fine. That way, this way. Which way? This way? Where to begin, Homestead? Reba and Dale Homestead. What's up, soil family? So, I think it's time. That way. This way? That way. Broke farmer, what's up? So I look good this way, y'all? So, Nala, first I'm going to give y'all an update on Nala. I hope and pray that everyone is having a beautiful Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. We are at hump day and we are getting there. Closer to puppies. Closer to puppies. Lisa Washington, good morning, soil sister. And I decided, let's talk about chicken coops. So, your current weight every day. Ah, I appreciate you. Byron home. So Nala's doing great. She is at day 62. So hopefully we'll have puppies soon because I'm tired, as you can see. Like I probably look like a hot mess, but I'm tired. But it's an amazing journey. You know, we are on with her. Thankfully, Bobby is home with us also. So I'm able to take this little break and talk about the chicken coop a little bit because I think it's a very important topic right now. And not only the chicken coop, but Tractor Supply feed. We use Tractor Supply feed. So I'll smoking tea. Good morning, soil family. So if I can figure out how to turn this thing around, that's going to be important, right? Which I think I can. Let's see. So I want to talk about raising chickens. Some of the things that we found that were important in raising chickens. We raise hens for eggs, and we do raise, let's see if that works. Okay, there we go. I did it. Yay. So, and I'll try to pay attention to the comments if anybody have any questions. So we raise hens for eggs and we do raise meat birds, which this is the meat birds contraption that we working on now. We just processed out 40 something meat birds a couple days ago. And now we are Bobby doing some renovations with their home. But this is the Fluffy Butt Hut, our chicken coop. We have 5 girls now. To us, you need tips. All right, let's see if I can help you. We have 5 girls now. We had 20, and then we went down to 17, which was still too many for this area. This is a dog kennel that my husband attached the dog kennel to the chicken coop that we built from ground up. The most important thing with the chicken coop, building our chicken coop, was making sure we had enough space for our girls, which we didn't, and they can get stressed out when they don't have enough space. You do not need a rooster. If you just want eggs, you do not need a rooster at all. Security is very important. So as you can see, this is the dog kennel, which is about 8 feet long, I think. And then we got another 3 feet under the coop for them to walk and play. It was important for us to have our chicken coop off the ground so we don't have to deal with snakes or fox or raccoons, anything, possum. Nothing can get to our girls because the coops sit up off the ground. That is the bottom of the ground. This is the run. That's the bottom of the coop, which we hand built. My husband watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and this was before, we started YouTube. I said I wanted chickens. When Sandy passed away, I said, I want chickens. He said, you take care of them. We didn't realize how soon we would need a coop. When we got chickens, we should have had a coop, or at least knew what we were going to be doing for as a coop. Hey, Team Happy, I appreciate y'all for being here. So we got this, what is this, T11 wood? I'm not sure what the name of it is, but this wood will last a lifetime. It's like the siding of a house. And it's great. It's great wood. We've had this coop up now about 2 years and no issues at all with it. The doors, everything that my husband did, putting these on for the door. He put these vents up for them because it's hot here. He did put a tin roof on. We do have a wood roof here, and you can see this one is peeling. But over top of it, he got tin so that the water will just run off. Chicken wire. We purchased chicken wire at first, but watching them same videos trying to build. Yeah, so that's what he did. He watched a bunch of videos trying to figure out how to build a chicken coop. We knew we needed a run. So we saw this dog kennel at Home Depot or somewhere, I think. And we just bought the dog kennel. It has a covered top on it so the girls are safe from the weather. It's great. Chicken wire. We bought chicken wire, but we quickly realized chicken wire is dangerous. Snakes can get in, things can still get in through the chicken wire. So we wrapped the whole run with this hardware cloth, which give them security, a lot more security. We wrapped the entire chicken coop with hardware cloth from the ground up. On the ground, if I can find a spot, here you can see where they scratching. On the ground, we have wire. This is where our chicken wire is. See the chicken coop there? So about 2 feet out, we have chicken wire all the way around the coop along the ground. So we did this because things will dig to get into our girls, and we didn't want anything being able to dig and reach them. I don't worry about snakes with the chickens because snakes want the eggs. So if we get it off the ground, the chicken coop off the ground, snakes can't get to the eggs, even though snakes can climb. We don't have any issues with snakes getting in there. Do you bury your hardware? Bury. Okay, I think I'm back now. We didn't bury the hardware cloth. We did bury. We didn't bury the chicken wire. We just laid it on the ground, and eventually over time, it buried itself. But you can bury it. You can put okay, I'm back. You can put wood chips or dirt or something over top of it. But we didn't bury it. We just initially laid it down. We did attach it to the bottom of the hardware cloth, and we just laid it out about 2 feet away from the coop. So we've never had an issue. Yeah, ours is very hard too back here. In the front is great, but in the back is terrible. But we went all the way around the chicken coop, as you can see, where this chicken wire is attached to the hardware cloth. And we ran it like that all the way around the entire run so that we could keep anything out. The girls are in and anything is out. To me, that was the most important. I think to my husband, that was the most important too. Making sure we didn't come out here every day. And because, a fox will come and get one chicken, and then it'll come back tomorrow night and get another chicken. And then it'll come back the night after that and get another chicken. We didn't want that issue. So we just buried the good morning, Georgia, peach nut. We buried the chicken wire. As far as watering, we use a 5-gallon bucket. My husband is the king of these. Okay, I think I'm back again now. So we use a 5-gallon bucket for watering. My husband just put a hole in it. Yes, 5-gallon bucket work for everything. Planting your plants in, water, giving your chickens water. I do give them a little bit of apple cider vinegar every time I fill his bucket up. He attached a tubing to it. I'm gonna go inside and show you. Inside, they have these little cups. They fill up on their own. See, they'll drop and rise. So now it's full, so it's staying down. If it's empty, it'll go up and it'll tell it it's empty. So it just refill itself. So I never have to come in to give them water, which but I do come in to give them food every so many days. And all we did was attach a string to a 5-gallon bucket. Bobby took a plant water catcher. I think that's what you call it, water catcher. How much apple cider vinegar? About a capful. Not much. Not much. He took the water catcher from a plant or pot and he drilled it. Let me see if I can get this top off. Okay. So he put some boards down here. He attached that to the bucket. He cut the entire bottom out of the bucket and then he attached this bottom to it. So this is our feeder. And we just pour however much up to a 5-gallon bucket full of feed in here. And I don't have to come in this coop but once or twice a week to give them food. I give them oyster shells. We are not big on feeding the we're not big on feeding eggshells back to them because we don't want them to eat our eggs. So we just give them oyster shells. I never close the door. I used to come out here and close that door every night and open it every morning, but nothing can get in here. So I stopped closing the door. And when we get ready to clean the coop, I need to close the door, but that's not a big deal because we don't clean the coop, but 3 or 4 times a year. So, oh my goodness. So we have chicken wire all around. The inside, we kept it basic. We wanted a big door. So when we clean, we have enough space I can put my gorilla cot here, right under the door, and take a shovel and pull everything out of there and just dump it in the gorilla cot. Hey, backyard. Oh, it's Broke Farm and Reba. Trying to make sure I didn't skip anybody. So we don't clean this out often. When we do clean it out, I always clean it, take everything out. I start from the bottom. I put a little bit of diatomaceous earth in here and a little bit of barn lime. Barn lime, you can't smell nothing out here. It don't smell like chickens in here at all. The barn lime help with the smell, the moisture, and the hey Rambo, and the diatomaceous earth help with mites and different insects and bugs. So we have no issues with the girls never had mites or anything. We don't have any issues. So I put a probably 2-inch layer of pine chips in here, wood chips in there. And once I see that that's soil and I need more, I just pile some in there. We do deep bedding before we just dump all that out. We leave it in. Oh, they don't like the snow too much. Oh man, I don't blame them. Hey, so good God, I don't blame them. But rather than take this out, this is gold. So we just put more pine wood chips on top and let them poop that up, and we'll mix it and just let it be. Barn lime, wood chips, diatomaceous earth. Yep. So we just get a bag of wood chips from Tractor Supplies, like $5, $6 or something. That bag may last us a year because all we doing is putting a little bit on top of here. 3 or 4 times a year, maybe 3 or 4 times a year, maybe 2 or 3 times a year, we clean this coop out. And then we set all of the waste to the side and we put it in a big tote, put a top on it and let it sit for a long time so it can break down. But we use mostly rabbit poop, even though we have chicken. Sometimes Bobby will take this and put it around his banana plants. The banana plants love it. But we thought the big door was important to have on the side, and this coop is slanted at the top, so the rain will run off towards the back. They have 2 vents, one on this side, one on that side, and they have a door, which we keep open all the time. So we thought it was important to have this big door to make it easy to clean. That's a lot less maintenance than I thought. Yeah, all you do is we put something here and take a shovel and just scrape all that stuff out. It come right out. Throw some diatomaceous earth, a little bit of barn lime in there. You got a clean coop. And the girls are knocking at the door like, hey, get out of my house. So the big door was important to us on the side. We put, they busy. They said, it's 75 degrees here, y'all. I mean, so in the back, this is where our eggs are. We have eggs every day. And I'm going to talk about that right quick before I get off. But they all lay right here in the same box. The only person I haven't laid today is the leghorn. She lay white eggs. We have one prop egg here. And that's probably why they keep taking the egg and putting it back here in the same spot. So they all lay in the same box. We had 3 boxes here. They knocked the divider down. So it's one big box and then a small box, which they don't use, but we get an egg a day. But this is the design that Bobby came up with, that he wanted when we built this chicken coop, which has been perfect for us. We did start with watering and food outside, which he ran with PVC pipe. He ran it inside, and there's a hole in the inside where they can, hey, that's about $30 worth of eggs right there. According to Bobby, yeah, $5 each, $2.50 each. I used to would put the food and water here, but it kept leaking, so we just left it alone and went to the other watering system. But he did this one so that I would never have to go inside the chicken coop. for anything. But I don't mind going in to fill a bucket up and it's okay, you know. But this is our backyard coop, and it doesn't have to be this big. Honestly, I say you can get away with 4 chickens, 5 chickens, get you a couple eggs. You have your watering system. You have food. We don't have to sit and babysit our chickens every day. You know, when we go away, we don't have our homestead sitter out here, you know, doing so much with the chickens. I told her, you get the eggs if you want them. If not, we'll get them when we get home. But she don't have to come and feed. She don't have to fill up buckets for water, anything. We can leave for 5 days, 4 or 5 days. I'm usually 3 days I'm tapped out. I'm ready to come home. But 23 degrees there, a few days, and, you know, it's all good. She don't have to touch the chickens. We try to do the same thing for the rabbits and the quail. Now, I will say, if chickens are not for you, quail may be. So quail are very easy to raise too. So if you don't want to raise chickens and you just want something small, um, I say get quail. Hold on, y'all. I got a special guest here. Let me see if I can get him in here.
Where's the Homestead?
This thing is crazy. Oh, I think when I switch it, it do that. Kick me off. The phone stand is, where did I have the phone stand? Let me get it a second. It's it's either in the kitchen or in the dining room. Come back. You want to speak? I think I froze me up, but I think I froze myself, y'all. All right. So I was saying, let's see if it worked this time. What had happened was, in my Andel's voice, I need to go back and cut the camera on. Okay. So what I was saying, I was trying to get Bobby to speak to y'all, is if you don't want to raise chickens and you may want to raise quail, you know, quail are very small and they can be raised in um, somewhat like we keep our girls, somewhat like we keep our rabbits. Hey, rabbits. Quails can be raised like this in a small cage that sit up off the ground, and you can have tons. We have like 6 quail in each. We try to have 6 in each. So, and we have 6 bays here. So quail are definitely your next choice if you don't want chickens. The quail eggs are smaller, but they are very high in protein. My fly family, what's up? MJ, Bobby, Bobby making money. Bobby said he making money. Those eggs are retiring him. But you know, quail and chicken are great to raise. Now the chickens come back like, oh, I want to speak to the people. So if you want to raise either or both, we raise both. Both are delicious. Fried quail is great. You know, you can get dual purpose chickens so that, you know, you can have eggs, or Okay. You can have eggs or you can have uh meat or both, you know.